Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am so glad to have you. My name is Nelly, and today I'll be doing a Valentine's Day makeup look. Okay, so this look that I'm about to do, I actually did it on a client, but I liked it so much, so I was like, you know what, let me try to recreate this. But I'm just going to tweak it just a little bit. If you guys are looking for inspirations for Valentine's Day makeup look for your date night, please keep on watching. So I brought you guys a bit closer, and I'm starting off with my eyes today. I am enjoying this Sobe Brow Ability pencil so much, but I have to say I actually like this when my brows are shaped, because when they're not shaped, this pencil is way too thick. But when they're perfectly shaped like today, it's not an issue. So I'm gonna start off with brushing my brow hairs upwards. My skin is like so dry right now. I literally have nothing on. Fill them in. I actually feel like my brow hairs are thick enough, so when they're perfectly shaped, I don't feel like I have to do a lot. Like right now. So I just fill them in, but nothing too hectic. Then going in with gel, I am just gonna gel my brows down. If you don't have brow gel, you can use hair gel, which is exactly what I'm using right now. It works just the same. So today I want to go for a beautiful light pink like eye look. So I'm going to start off with my eyes. I'm going to go in with my Hello Girl Pro concealer in the shade Warm Honey, and I'm just going to use this to carve out my brow, but also use it as a base for my eyeshadow. Cool. Like that. And then I'm just gonna use all of this on my eyelid. And taking a stippling brush, I'm just gonna blend that in. I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty. This is an eyeshadow palette, and this is the 4 Rose one, and I am gonna be using this light pink shade, that one right over there. And I'm not gonna set my concealer on my eyelid. I'm just gonna go in straight with this shade. Okay, so okay, I'm first gonna pat it on like this so that I can really get payoff of the pigment. And it's gonna give me that beautiful like powder pink shade like that. I'm just gonna make sure that this shadow doesn't go above my crease. I'm gonna take a fluffier brush, a different brush, and then I'm gonna go into that brown shade. Where is it? That one right over there. But I'm gonna take the smallest amount. Then using a very light hand, I'm just gonna blend my crease. Now I'm gonna grab a clean fluffy blending brush, and I'm just gonna use this brush to clean up just between the brow and the shadow. Not necessarily to clean up, but to blend seamlessly, because I really don't want any harsh lines. So I'm gonna make sure to do that. Now I'm gonna take this Super Stay concealer from Maybelline. This is a very light concealer, and I'm gonna use it to carve out a wing liner. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do a liner but using the dark pink shadow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this angled brush, a very thin small angled brush, and I'm going to use it with the concealer on it to carve out a wing. Then taking an even smaller brush, I am going to go into that dark pink shade right over there. This is a matte dark shade. So I'm going to use this to pack on the concealer. This, I have to say, is a very tedious process. It takes forever. Honestly speaking, I wish I just had a dark pink liner. This would take way less time. Okay, so now that I have managed to get the liner on, I'm gonna go in with a black liner, and I'm gonna be using this LA Girl gel liner in the shade black, and taking a very small liner brush. I'm gonna create a liner just on top of the dark pink, but it's not gonna go as high. So like that. Now I'm going to go in with this LA Girl Shock Wave black liner, and I'm just going to use this to tight line. For this look, I really want a flattering lash, something that's not heavy, because I still want you to be able to see my eyelid. So I'm going to go in with these lashes, but I'm going to cut them. I'm not going to use the full thing, so I'm probably just going to cut them over there and then just focus them on the outer corner. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'm going to come back. Okay guys, so I put on my lashes, so now I'm going to move on to skin because I'm done with my eyes for now anyway. So first off, I'm just going to prep my skin. Honestly, my prep is not complicated, and it does not involve a lot of products. Most times I just go in with my Nivea. I just put it in this container, but this is the Nivea that I always use if you're not new to my channel. But if you are new, this is just the body lotion, the moisturizing something, yeah, like this underneath my skin, even though I don't wear it on an everyday basis. I like it because it's very hydrating. I like it under makeup, but on an everyday basis I use other products. Then for foundation, I'm gonna go in with my favorite foundation at the moment, which is this Face First Sobe foundation. This one is in the shade Caramel. For blending, I'm gonna use this beauty sponge. I usually like blending this in with a brush, but I forgot to bring the brush with me to the filming station, so I'm just gonna use this. I feel like with the brush it's just more pigmented and I get more coverage because the sponge soaks up a lot of the product. I go in with a second layer. This foundation is very hydrating. It has a serum in it, and as a matter of fact, it does appear to be a little bit on the oily side, but it still gives a very beautiful finish, which is the thing I like about it. And especially for me currently, because my skin is just so dry. My skin honestly does not like gel work. because even in terms of texture, it's just so textured and nothing seems to be working. Like all the things that I used to use in Cape Town that would work on me instantly, they don't work here for some reason. Like, I don't know how many products I've bought in the past few months and none of them are working on my skin. Like zero. The only thing that's been working on my skin currently is like tomatoes. I saw this other lady here on YouTube saying that tomatoes can help clear your skin. So I've been trying that and that's the only thing that seems to be working. The only thing. Can you guys see that glow? That's from the foundation. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to be using my LA Girl in the shade Warm Honey, the same shade that I used earlier. I'm going to use this on my forehead as well, on my chin. Then I'm also going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 40. This shade is a bit lighter than the other one, so I like to just use a little bit of it. I love using this on my nose. I'm just going to let this sit and marinate for a minute and then I'm going to blend it out. Because when you let it sit, it just gives a much more fuller coverage. So now I'm going to use a blending brush first to blend it out. And you guys, we're about to have load shedding, so I apologize in advance because the lighting is about to change. I tried waking up early, but obviously I couldn't beat it. I thought I would have been done by now, but not. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this brush to stipple in the concealer. And then I'm just gonna bring in the concealer towards the bridge of my nose. Then I'm gonna take a beauty sponge and I'm just gonna, first using the end with the foundation, just blend those two together. And then I'm gonna use the same end, okay, using a different end of the beauty sponge. I'm gonna blend out the concealer on my forehead. And on my chin. Then I'm gonna go in under my eye so that I can make that look a bit more seamless. And eyeliner. I'm gonna leave my nose concealer a bit longer because I like it like that. It just sets in and just makes the bridge of my nose look a little bit brighter. Now I've set everything in place. I'm going to be using this Yardley loose powder, and this one is in the shade Translucent Bear. I'm going to go in with a small brush to set it in place. But first, I'm going to make sure that there aren't any creases. I'm just going to go in under my eyes one last time with the beauty sponge. So I'm first doing a light layer of this. And I'm pressing in the powder, okay? I'm not dragging it, I'm just pressing it in. Then I'm gonna use this powder to set like around my nose, around my mouth, and my forehead, just the center of my forehead. And I'm gonna go in with a different shade, same powder, but this one is caramelized, okay? So the reason why I'm going in with a different shade is because I don't really like to, I don't really have a contour product or like a bronzing stick or anything that's like a bit of a darker shade that I really like using on my face. So what I like to do is I like to just use the powder to set the rest of my face where I would bronze. So I'm just using this powder. This is going to be a great foundation for when I go in with a bronzer later. So just here where I'm going to place the contour, or rather the bronzer, because this part of my face hasn't been set yet, so the powder will stick to it nicely. I'll do my jaw as well. Little shedding, you guys. So that's that with little shedding. Hopefully the quality of my video will still look good even though I don't have my lights. Okay, so I use this around my forehead as well. Just anyway I would bronze, I set my face with the other shade. So now I'm gonna bake underneath my face. So I'm gonna use this beauty puff. I got this with this this powder, this Yardley powder, and I'm just gonna bake because I've really been enjoying baking lately. I don't know why. I just feel like, well, I've noticed it when I do it on clients. When I'm done with their faces, it looks way better if I baked. Okay, so I'm gonna use this to bake, but I'm not gonna bake for long. And then I'm just gonna bake underneath my contour. I'm gonna take my stippling brush and I'm just gonna blend out my concealer on my nose. It's been a while now, so I'm pretty sure the highlight is highlighting. I'm gonna take this brush that I was using for my, okay, you know what, let me try to increase the brightness. Hopefully you guys can see me better now. I'm gonna take this brush that I used earlier to blend out my crease, and I'm gonna go into that caramelized powder from Yardley, and I'm just gonna set around my nose as the contour. I actually like how that's looking. I'm gonna do my under eye, okay, my lower lash line, and I'm not quite certain what look I want to go for there. At the same time, I don't want to do anything like black because I don't want it to be, maybe I should do black. I think I should do black. I'm gonna do the shockwave that I use to tight line, go on my waterline. Taking this small brush that I was using for my dark pink wing, I'm gonna use it and that pink shade, that dark pink shade, and I'm gonna go on my lash line, my bottom lash line. Super unlock, I'll give about your #1 spot. You guys, I can't believe AK is gone. I kill for Forbes. If you ever fall, it's a kind of, I used to listen to that song every day at work, every single day, and I didn't realize how much I liked the guy until he passed away. Like when I found out, I was shocked. I'm not gonna take this the blending brush that I was using for, you know, the brown contour and my crease. And I think I'm gonna go into this shade, and I'm just gonna use it to blend out my pink at the bottom so that it's not so rigid and, you know. Take mascara and use it on my lower lash. I'm gonna go in with this MAC Fix, this MAC Studio Fix powder, and this one is in the shade NW50, and I'm just gonna use this to contour. Should have probably done this before I dusted off my bake. I'm gonna use it on my forehead as well. So I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and go in with my Revlon blush in the shade Pink Cognito Secret Rose. This blush has a bit of shimmer in it. If I had something completely matte, I would use that because that's the look I'm going for. I'm going for a matte look. I'm just gonna apply this to the high points of my face. Go back to this Fenty palette, and I'm gonna take a brush for applying shimmer. I want to add shimmer, I think. I'm certain. Okay, so I want to add it to this part of my eye. Should I? Should I not? Should I? Okay, I'm gonna try it. This is from the Essence Hello Berlin palette. So I just go in with that gold shade right over there. This is one of the most beautiful, like, look. Like, this shade is so beautiful. I love using it on my nose. Like, oh, look at my nose. Look at my nose. I am gonna use my LA Girl. This is actually a, oh yeah, this is a lip liner. And I am gonna, I'm not sure if I want to do a pink lip. Oh, I think I want to do a pink lip. Oh yeah, my boyfriend got me this beautiful, my boyfriend got me this beautiful lipstick from Duo. Let me show you guys. It came in this like huge box, and I was just so happy because I had been wanting this. Last year I wanted to buy it, like towards the end of the year. I wanted to buy it for myself as like a Christmas gift to myself, but I didn't end up buying it. And the package just smells so good. Okay, so he bought it for me for my birthday, and I was just so happy. And isn't this like just so luxurious? He bought me this beautiful lipstick, and this is the Dior Rouge. Oh, it's the Rouge Dior. It's just so beautiful. Like, okay, so this one is in the shade Miss Dior Velvet. I'm not sure if that's the shade or the shade is 1947. I'm not sure, but it's just a beautiful like pinkish nudish reddish color, so I think I'm gonna wear that. So I applied the lip liner, then I'm gonna go in with my beautiful lipstick. Do you guys like the flowers and the CD? Gorgeous. I think this is actually quite similar to my... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. I think I want to use this gloss on top. I like gloss. This one is from Essence. This is Nude Mood. And it's like a... Can you see that shade? It's like a cool tone pink. So that's the lip, and to finish off everything I'm gonna use my Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced.
Alright you guys, so that is it for today's makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually waited for electricity to get back before I show you guys the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I really enjoyed it because I haven't done tutorials in quite a while. If you guys want more tutorials, please let me know, then I'll make sure to film more of them. Or if there's anything just in general that you guys want to see from my channel, please don't forget to list it down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.